Hey-oh, way-oh, Murlocs come and they rape your bum.
Sounds good.
Yay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of This Could Get Weird. I am Adam Stone.
I'm Adam Blocher.
And fall is in the air, Adam.
It is. It's fucking cold out there.
Yeah, maybe for you. It's only 46 degrees out.
Yeah, only fucking 46.
But hey, it's the perfect time of year for it. Overcast skies, crisp, cool temperatures. The leaves aren't starting to change. Only some of them.
Those resilient motherfuckers.
I know. Well, it's all the rain we've had lately.
Yeah. Saw a guy out, because it was raining earlier today. Saw a guy out mowing some little field.
Yeah.
Like, what's he doing? It's gonna grow like tomorrow.
Yeah, right? Yeah, rain's been absent here for the past couple of years, and we're getting an abundance of it. Making up for lost times. Considering like 2 years ago, we had like a huge drought.
Yeah.
It's like
That
90
sucked.
days with triple digits.
That sucked ass.
The summer of this is bullshit. Yeah, it was, but yeah, those days are long gone. We had a pretty mild summer.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, what,
I ain't complaining or anything.
2 days of triples? Was about
If
it.
that, man, it was like, I'll allow it. I'll
Yeah.
accept it.
So we have winter went pretty far into the summer.
Yeah.
The summer just kind of ended really early, letting fall come in.
Yeah. People are anticipating we're going to have like a pretty hellacious winter.
Well, you have fun with that.
Hey, you're just south of us. You might get a piece of it too.
Eh.
But they've had a drought down there for a while now.
And Texas doesn't have snow blizzards. We just have ice storms.
That's how it usually is around here, but like 2 years ago, that Christmas,
Yeah.
like killer blizzard. They don't laugh. I had to be out in that shit. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that,
In retrospect, I shouldn't have gone anywhere. I should have said, I'm staying home. Screw it. F Christmas.
F Christmas. Goddamn Santa.
Sit at home, drink hot cocoa, stare at the snow. That's what I should have did. But nonetheless, here we are. It's fall. It's awesome.
It's really cold for fall, too.
Not really. I mean, I know one Halloween, we actually had it wasn't a snowstorm, but we had a lot of snow come in.
Yeah, just mid-40s doesn't seem like fall weather.
To me, it does. It's relaxed.
I'd go for 60s, early 70s.
But yeah, everybody's got their cornucopias out and whatnot, and pumpkin is in the air everywhere. Everywhere you go, the smell of pumpkin.
Yeah. I'm seeing already Christmas shit in stores.
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, that's another thing with fall, the holiday shopping
The triple
season.
holiday bash.
Oh, God. Consumers just go fucking ape shit this time of year.
Oh, yeah.
It's depressing.
I find it funny. Slightly comical just to watch.
Well, it's fun to watch,
batshitness.
but when you work in retail, it's a whole different ballgame.
Oh, yeah, God.
Because you're on the inside looking out, instead of the opposite.
And
You got to deal with these people.
the thing that gets me is the retail sales and all that. We basically have to cut our Thanksgiving
Yeah.
in half. And the thing is how, you still want to do Thanksgiving with your family. You have to wake up, like, super early. So you have, like, no sleep that entire day. Do your Thanksgiving, and then go into work. Because you have to go into work fucking ass early.
Yeah,
to get
maybe
ready
like
for-
2 or 3 hours earlier than you normally do, just to set up for all the BS. And the way the place we work at, they've set it up differently. Because last year was pretty successful compared to what it usually is of people fighting over stuff.
Well, it's because stores are starting their Black Friday sales now on Thanksgiving Thursdays, which is stupid.
It sucks.
They're like, oh, that store's doing it early. Let's do it earlier than that store.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the way we do it now is we break it up into like sections rather than just one big blitz at midnight.
Yeah, it's like 10, 3, and 5.
Yeah. Which is mind-boggling. It's still mind-boggling, but it's a lot smoother. Because that
Yeah.
one year, they had it said, super retailer, they had some guy trampled to death. Poor guy.
People are stupid.
Yeah, they get stupid over this shit. Over saving maybe $30, $40 on a flat screen.
Yeah.
It's just a TV, people. Come on.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude, I gotta save all the money I can. But, extra $30. Just, come on. Relax.
This guy.
What? What'd I do?
Fucking with me on the last Black Friday. Because on that one, last year, I had maybe 2 hours of sleep the entire day. Went to go do Thanksgiving. You know, all that filling food you just shove in your mouth.
And to top it off, they gave us food.
Yeah, and they gave us
sandwiches and stuff.
Bad sandwiches, but food.
It sucked.
So we're at lunch, eating a crap sandwich, and they had, at the time, kind of like a half-broken futon couch in there. So I sit on it. I'm like, I'm just going to chill until I need to go back to work. And without realizing it, I passed the fuck out.
Out.
Just dead out. Just zombie mode. And I wake up 40 minutes later. It was one of my friends is like waking me up. I wake up, look down, and I'm just covered my entire chest with Cheetos. I'm like, I didn't eat Cheetos. Where the fuck did these come from? And then I get it, and I look at my phone. I got sent 2 fucking different pictures of me just with the Cheetos.
I still have that picture.
Yeah, and they had like a Cheeto sticking out of my mouth and all that.
All over your beard.
Yeah, and I'm like, who the fuck did this? Turns out it's you, motherfucker.
It was me. Yeah.
The one time I pass out at work, Cheetos.
Well, could have been worse. I could have marked it all over you.
I don't have much skin on my face to marker because it's just facial hair everywhere.
Just cover the rest in red. You just, and then, have Elijah mess with you. What the fuck are you trying to say?
I'm like, what? What happened? Because I wouldn't fucking know what's on my face.
Because, for those of you who don't know, our friend Elijah, he's a Native American. And, he's a pretty big dude. Somebody you don't want to mess with.
Yeah.
And, God, just having towering over you. What the fuck is this supposed to mean, huh?
And me being my clueless self, I'm like, what? What happened?
What happened? Yeah. No, but it's a lovely time of year. So
I'd say I'm just lucky Aaron didn't draw like dicks on my face.
No, he wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't allow him. I mean, there's a fine line for messing with someone in their sleep. Poking them, maybe. But, I mean, even throwing food on them. It just looks funny. Marking, yeah. It's like, you see all those drunk, passed out pictures of people with like crap all over them. Nah. That's one permanent fucking marker.
That's one reason why I was kind of nervous at my 21st birthday, because I didn't want to fall asleep at the place because I didn't know if Eric or Errol were doing any of that shit.
I wouldn't allowed it.
But then again, of course, I don't really fucking remember what happened.
You were bad enough as it is, so it didn't warrant it. It's retail time, and it's taking a lot of the fun and joy out of the holidays for me.
I still got family. That's about it now.
Yeah. But, I don't know. Even that's kind of nerve-wracking. You go over there, all the kids running around, screaming their asses off.
Yeah.
Brother's all stressed out. He doesn't have any hair anymore, and I wonder why. But yeah. But speaking of retail, jobs. That's the subject for this week. Jobs. Past jobs. The crap jobs. Yeah. What was the worst job?
Let's start with yours.
Which one?
Fucking any of them, really. You start with one, I'll go to one.
All right. I guess the first job I had wasn't official. I wasn't on a real payroll, but I was working at the Oklahoma City Zoo. Yeah. But I wasn't working for the zoo as an outside vendor. We vended like lemonade, like fresh lemonade and snow cones.
Did you have one of those little like wooden sets of like lemonade, 5 cents?
No, it was like a plastic and metal type stand that we could move around on wheels. Because when they started me out there, and it was all commission based. Yeah. So you got like 10 or 15%, and you had to count that out at the end of the day of your bank. And they started me in the area called the Savannah, making lemonade. Because what you do is you cut a lemon in half and you have the juicer, like a squeezer, lemon squeezer. And we had these 32-ounce cups. Fill that with water. Get the lemon juice. Dump that. And maybe a spoonful of sugar. Makes the medicine go down. For all you Mary Poppins fans. And then you mix. Plastic straw on a lid.
So you just gave them not lemon juice, just lemon-flavored water, basically.
Yes.
Aha.
And they bought that shit up.
Of course they would.
It's like $5-6.
But then again, you know, people do get thirsty out at Zoots. It's fucking hot out there.
Oh, yeah. Especially it was late June, early July.
That's why I don't go outside. It's hot outside.
God. And the area I was in, the Savannah, it was near the rhinoceros area. And I looked at this damn thing every day, and I could smell it. I needed a new set of nostrils after working there. It was the drizzling shits. And that was usually like a short straw drop. Because it being so hot, you're literally in the open. Barely any shade.
Yeah.
And you're standing out there in this ugly ass shirt the zoo gave us. It was like all jungle-like, but with random like cartoon monkeys and cockatoos and all types of little animals sticking their faces, tigers and all that crap, and it was horrible.
I can just imagine like someone walks up to you, is like, "So man, how's your job?" "I'm downwind from rhino shit. How do you think my job is?"
Exactly. And people would always tell me, you know, "God, how do you stand it over here?" I was like, "I can't." But yeah, but after that, it wasn't so bad because we had the run of the place. Because the zoo couldn't touch us. We would screw around a lot.
Of course.
Sit on our asses. It was fun. And then that collapsed. I mean, the bonus I got out of it was working concerts. I got to go as many free concerts as possible. It was cool. I got to see a lot of
concerts
cool
in the zoo.
Yeah, the zoo amphitheater.
Was that really worth it?
Yeah, for the experience, just to hang out and yeah, we'd serve people. But
I mean, like you wouldn't expect like any really good bands to show up.
No, it was top acts at the time. Like every year they have Catfest there, and the headliner that year was Stained. And they were big because of the song "Outside." It was the big hit at the time. Because first, before that album came out, I was telling you the other day, they had a live version when he was just writing it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because I don't know any of those people you're talking about.
You might know that song. It's been a while. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the one that sung that one.
Oh.
Them, Saliva.
Yeah, okay.
You would know them if you heard them. They were the big acts at the time. They were getting all the radio play.
It's a weird name for a group.
Yeah. It's a weird group. Because that guy, he was out there in 100-degree weather in a full baggy, like, white jumpsuit. Like not a jumpsuit, but like a jogging suit. During the whole set. Because I think he's a heavy set dude. He's got that layers mentality. You cover all the fat up. And that's how he did the whole set. And I'm sitting there thinking, God, aren't you fucking burning up on that stage? But what was the worst was the Aaron Carter show. Aaron Carter's the brother of Nick Carter from Backstreet Boys. And he had his own group. He was like the Bieber of his day. It was terrible. Oh my fucking God. Because when we were out there setting up, he was doing sound check. And his sister would open for him. It was the opening act. And his mom was like a backup singer for her.
That's bad.
It was terrible because I remember she's walking around, the mom. Just bleach blonde hair, orange tan, and wearing a pink jumpsuit. A bodysuit. It was like form-fitting. And she wasn't even MILF type. It was just kind of like, I mean, she was trim and everything, but at the same time, I was like, it's like my friend who was sitting there, "Hey, Adam, would you?" I was like, I don't know, man. What's in it for me? And he was about to say something like, the privilege of nailing Aaron Carter's mom. And he was like, I don't know. And then we were talking about...
like, would you? Do I get a blindfold?
I mean, she wasn't a brown bag or anything. She was just like, it was not my thing.
Mm.
Yeah, I wouldn't. But it was terrible because his songs... And there's all these teeny boppers around screaming their head off. And we're up at the top looking, shut the fuck up. You suck. Boo. Boo. And during the middle of his set, he has this thing where he was singing some song and he was shooting baskets while singing the song. He had one of those little headphones on.
Mm-hmm.
And he missed like 4 out of 5. And we're just up there laughing. You suck.
That's funny.
Now, the rumor is, we heard from a security guard there, it's always a rumor, that he was caught,
touching the rhino.
No. I wish the rhino would have gored him. No, he was with some teen groupie, maybe, having, relations by using his hands, I should say. He was finger deep, basically. He got caught. And we were all laughing about that. But in retrospect, it was like, whatever. But yeah, that was it was a kind of a crap job because it didn't pay for shit.
Oh, yeah?
But I know when we left, it was the only time I really, took money out of a till. Well, this guy was like our last day there because they had another contract come in. So we didn't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
We would cuss at customers if they cussed at us.
Huh.
And I was like, I don't give a fuck, if you want your money back. Here, take your goddamn money and go fuck off. And, but I know this guy it was like the first of the day, and the motherfucker wanted like 100 broken.
Yeah.
No, it was a 50. And,
normally that'd be okay, but you gotta wait for time.
Because the bank we're allowed is at least $100 in change.
Yeah.
And he knew. Prick. And they'll just say that 50 wound up in another pocket. Instead of my bank. And it was funny because we were taking our stands back, loaded them up in the back of the guy who was our boss. He was a friend from high school. And I'm sitting in the back, weighing it down, kind of holding it and stuff, and he kind of sticks his head out the window. We're parked at the stoplight. We're stopped at a stoplight, and he's all like, "Hey, Adam, I heard you pocketed a nice 50. I was like, "Oh, shit. Yeah?" And he's like, "Don't worry, dude. I don't give you shit for it. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them." Mm-hmm. I was like, "Sweet." You know what I bought with that 50? I bought, it was a Metal Gear Solid 1 from GameStop. It was
nerd.
Damn right.
Nerd.
It was $20.
Alright.
What would you have bought? Cards.
Pokemon.
Pokemon or cards.
The Pokemans.
The Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was the end of my zoo experience. It was cool. We got to go through there at night when it's pitch dark.
Yeah.
It was creepy because we're driving through slowly, moving our stands to go to coming back from the zoo amp after the concert. And one of my friends, made out this, like, started doing like these noises, and you just see all these eyes all over the place from like the lions.
Yeah.
They're just like sticking their eyes out all wide, and you can see them glowing in the dark. We're like, oh, that's fucking freaky. Dude, get the fuck out of here. It was like some Jurassic Park shit.
Yeah.
It was cool, though.
I think it's weird that wherever you go to regularly, whether it be school or work, it always looks fucking different, dark. You're like, what is this place?
Yeah, it's a big mysterious place. It's like a whole other world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when we had that, quote, blackout.
Oh, at work? Yeah. Yeah, it was the same bullshit to me.
I was just working in the back, and all of a sudden,
and that was because somebody actually, because it was during a storm, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was during a storm, but some sneaky prick snuck in the back and started flipping the switches on the breaker.
He picked up a clipboard. He's standing there with a clipboard.
To look official.
Yeah, looking official, and that's probably nobody even paid attention to him. He just starts flipping switches. fucked us up the whole night, but it was amazing.
It was.
It was a good night. All we had to do was worry about the freight, because our end of it was kaput.
Yeah.
Because that didn't come up till like 8 or 9 o'clock the next day.
Yeah.
It's like, but we had to pay for it though in the picks later.
We had to basically do Lorenzo's job for him since he wasn't there.
Dick. No, he was there, but he wasn't there.
Was, but wasn't.
Because we showed up to go back him up, and he wasn't even there. He was in the bathroom like usual.
Yeah.
Prick.
This guy, he's been found asleep on the stalls multiple times.
Back when he was a car pusher, he was found asleep on the damn carts.
Yeah.
Twice he got busted. He got busted one time by Ryan, the security guard.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got busted by management.
Oh,
you would think the first time.
Then you could say 3 times, because I found him once.
Oh, God. He's just asking for it.
On the left side of the store, that long hallway.
Yeah.
Right outside where there's a bench. I look outside and I just see him. I'm like, what? Lorenzo, wake the fuck up.
Playing that goddamn Street Fighter all the time.
I know.
Yeah, he's playing Street Fighter. So, you, crap job.
I don't know if you could really say crap job. It was just crap people that made it a bad job.
Oh, yeah, what was that?
It was my first quote-unquote job because it was seasonal.
Yeah.
I worked at GameStop. Yeah? Because I'm like, oh, I love this job. I'm finally where the games are.
I'm in my element.
Basically. And all I really had, I had the easy job, too, because my whole job for the, my 8 hours of work was I just had to alphabetize shit on the shelf.
Yeah.
That was it. All right, it's easy. But it was the customers, man. Because I know too much about games and systems, and in my head, everyone should know as much as I do about this.
Right.
And so I'm just busy, I'm working on I was on the DVD sections, the back wall, just alphabetizing stock and making sure everything was good. And this one teenager, 15-something kid, he comes walking in, and just by the look of him, I'm like, something's gonna happen. I can feel it in my bones.
Something stupid's about to happen.
Yeah, I know. So
something's up.
He comes walking up to me. This is back when Halo was the game. Just Halo 1. Everyone knows Halo is Xbox only. Everyone knows that.
Right.
Comes up to me. Hey, you got Halo for the Nintendo system? I just kind of look at him. I'm like,
you should have asked him, did your mother have any kids that lived?
I'm just saying, and my mind is like, what? My mind's having like an internal stroke. It's like, what the fuck is he saying?
What just happened?
And I'm holding everything in because I just want to pop him in the face and go, no! But I had held it all in. I'm like, no, it's Microsoft Xbox only. Are you sure? I'm like, in my head, I'm like, yes, I'm fucking sure.
Out of that, told him, yeah, we're all sold out. It's the second we get it in, boom, it's gone. Because it's so rare, because it's an Xbox only title, but those rare Nintendo copies that come in, they're gone. You have to, literally, you have to, it's $100, like, right up front, just to get us to get a copy for you.
Yeah.
And you gotta give it to me right now. Well, I'll pre-order it for you.
Yeah.
Just slip me 100 and I'll get it for you.
The cool thing was that this GameStop I worked at was connected to a Barnes & Noble's.
Hmm.
And since I was an employee of the GameStop, it was technically a Barnes & Noble's employee also. Because they were connected.
They're under the same company?
No. It's just because it was connected.
Okay.
Because it would be, you could walk into the GameStop and there's just 3 walls, and the 4th one was just a giant fucking entrance into Barnes & Noble's.
Okay.
Kind of like how the Starbucks is at ours.
Right.
So what you do is you could go in, take a right, and there'd be their own Starbucks there, and you could get the Barnes & Noble's employee discount at the Starbucks.
That's cool.
So I walk in, just show like my GameStop badge, and get like fucking 50% off of coffee. I'm like, give me all the coffee! So I was able to get my alphabetizing job done so much quicker because of the Starbucks. I'm like, coffee.
Yeah, you with caffeine is, it's a bad combination for,
me.
Yeah. But work-wise, yeah, you get the shit done.
My bosses, though, they were cool because they really didn't care what I did as long as I ended up doing my job by the time I left.
Yeah.
So
how many hours did you work?
The usual, like 9 to 5 and all that shit.
Mm.
But they like to fuck with me because I'd be alphabetizing like this one side of the wall, finish it, and go to the opposite wall. And after I'd done that, I'd go back to here just to double check my work. And what they would do is while I'm doing this wall, while I'm not looking behind me, they just take TVs, swap places with them.
Oh,
I caught them one time. I'm like, "The fuck you doing?" I'm like, "You better fix that." They're like, "Why? It's your job." "Yeah, but you're fucking it up."
Yeah. Damn it. Messed up my standing around time. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind working at a GameStop if they paid me what I'm paid now.
Yeah.
Because,
I got to see what was in the back room of a GameStop, too.
were you impressed?
I was, but I was also slightly disappointed.
Oh, yeah?
I was impressed just because it was like all the games, but I was just disappointed because they were all bad games.
Hmm.
I'm like, look at all shitty games.
I applied to a Hot Topic one time. I wasn't goth enough.
I could never imagine you in one of those stores.
Yeah. And I was cool with the guy who was the manager who interviewed me. We got along.
Mm-hmm.
We just hit it off and just shot the shit. And he didn't hire me because I didn't have more than 2 piercings and a tattoo.
Dude, I could do Hot Topic.
You'd be done. Yeah,
I got 2 piercings and a tattoo.
You're in.
Ah, damn. Do I have to wear tight jeans?
No.
Thank God.
Good. Side topic. That's a new thing now. I call them hip-hopsters.
Yeah.
Hip-hop hipsters. It's bad enough having a hipster now. Hip-hop artist. Because it started by Lil Wayne.
Mm.
He wears those tight jeans.
All right.
And he makes them sag.
Because that makes sense.
Yeah. YOLO, motherfucker.
As they say.
Yeah. But, yeah, you only die once, you live every day. Fuck YOLO. Fuck swag. Especially after you teach them what that means.
Yeah.
The swag back in the 60s.
60s, yeah.
It was an acronym
yeah.
for gay men.
Secretly, we are gay.
Uh-huh. So, yeah, say that shit all you want. I'm sure the gay
swag
community is
all you
having
want.
I'm sure the gay community is having a really good laugh at your dumbass. But yeah, tight jeans, hip hopsters, stop it. Lil Wayne, you're an ugly piece of shit, and your music sucks. Hope you die in a fire.
Fire.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say, the GameStop gig was not just a bad job, really. It was just bad customers that ruined it for me.
Yeah.
Because you know how much I buy shit at GameStop.
Mm-hmm.
And if they give me a discount, employee discount to buy more things, I'm like, paycheck, here you go.
Yeah, you may as well keep this.
Just keep it and just let me take product with me.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That would be amazing. Because you get, like, sweet discounts there, and you get, like, exclusives on shit. Mm-hmm. The guy we were talking to... I had an
exclusive pre-order on a game, and I was able to buy it, like, a week before it went out.
Nice.
I'm like, play all the games.
Yeah. I know the guy we talked to up there at the mall we go to.
Yeah, did you know that once people found out about that, about the GameStop managers, everyone was getting pissed?
Fuck them.
Yeah, because if you don't know, the GameStop managers get a free PS4 and I think a free Xbox One also.
Yeah.
I know the PS4, but I'm not sure about the Xbox.
Well, it's a bonus incentive.
Yeah.
Especially
I'm like, oh my god, I have to become a GameStop manager before that shit comes out.
I could do it easily.
Well, yeah, fuck, both of us could do it easily.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I got actual manager experience. Because my previous job, before the one I have now, from 8 years ago. Good God.
Great segue into yours. There you go.
Oh, yeah. I used to work for a Dollar General. I worked there 3 years. Yeah. And that was not a gravy job. That was technically my first job after high school. It was after the zoo. It was about like 4 or 5 months. I had no money. I'm sleeping on the couch. Living the dream.
So like, almost like now, except you have a bed to sleep in and no money.
Yeah, but I'm in my own place. I was at home. and no privacy, just everybody, you know, chewing on my ass to get a job, and I was hanging out with my friends. Days when I used to play Vampire every night. It was good times.
Yeah.
The best. But yeah, January came around. It was after holidays, and there was like, you need to get a fucking job. All right.
You don't know me. You're not my mama.
Yes, I am.
Oh,
damn.
Damn it, that does work. That doesn't work on you.
Well played, mother. Well played.
You win this round, but I'll be back.
No, but I just, like, I filled out an app there. It was down the street from me. And walking distance, convenient. Mm-hmm. And I just fill out an app, and like a day or two later, I went in to check in on it, and they were unloading a truck.
Yeah.
And the manager that was there, she was the assistant at the time, Kim. She was on the phone with the store manager, and I was like, yeah, I'm looking for a job. And she's looking at me talking. She's like, yeah, I got a guy here who's looking for a job. She sizes me up. He looks like he can unload a truck. I was like, I'll unload trucks all day. I'll work out all the time. Yeah, sure. Because I was actually kind of in shape back then. Yeah. I was in shape once upon a time, sort of. I was somewhat healthy. But yeah, I had a job 2 days later after an interview, and 3 years there. Hell. The horror. As General Kurtz said in Heart of Darkness, the horror. The horror. But, yeah, you got this blank expression on your face. Mm-hmm. You should read that book. Or you could see the damn movie, Apocalypse Now.
Nah.
Don't know what you're missing.
Fact.
Anyway.
Any hoozle.
So, yeah, that began my tenure at Dollar General for 3 years. And, I started out stock. It was funny that my first day, was unloading a truck. And it took about 3 hours. And we unloaded it by hand on rails connected to the back of the truck. Yeah. It was a pain in the ass because I didn't know anything. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know where shit was going because we'd have, instead of unloading it into the back room, the back room was too small or too cluttered or something. And we loaded them all up on these blue U-boats. Kind of like they're six-wheelers, but they were double-sided. Huh. They called them U-boats.
Okay.
Because they looked like a U. They had the rail on each side. Yeah. Keep everything contained. And chemicals goes here, this goes here, this goes here, and so on and so forth. And we'd unloaded the truck. Took about 3 hours. I was exhausted. Because for this tiny-ass store, it was about over 1,000 pieces.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, but for this store this size, just think of half of Garden Center. That's how big the store was.
Damn.
Yeah. It would get trucks like that all the time. We would get them. We started out getting them once a week, and then they get them twice a week. You get a 600-piece or a 500-piece separate days, but it was just a pain in the ass. And I remember after the truck was done, this one guy who had just got injured, he used to help unload trucks. He got to go home early. He was only working 3 hours because of injury. And I saw him going like, "Can I go home?" No. Oh. So I had to stay there the rest of the night and try to stock. That's how I started. And then eventually, they didn't like the way I stocked, I guess, because I just, every day I was like, this is bullshit. I don't want to give 100% for, I think I was making, started out $5.75.
Damn.
Yeah. And I was like, this is bullshit. And I just didn't give 100%. Eventually, they did what I didn't want them to do was put me on the goddamn register. That's where the fun really began. But I got fucking good at register. That was my problem. I got too good at it.
All right.
No, because they throw me up there every damn day. Everybody else stocked and had all the fun, and customers loved me. I was always really good with my money, except this one time, this guy fucked me over. Because every night before we went home, or day, whatever, we'd have to be there while they counted our tills. And this one guy that lived across the street, he fucked me out of some money, and I got in trouble for it. It was like, I got wrote up for missing money. And it happens again, And I told him, I was like, dude, and he's like, here's the thing. It's his word against yours. And you should have stayed and counted the money, and I learned. Right there, protect your money. And I was like, all right, fine. So about a year later, I had just gotten back from vacation.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time I had been able to actually take a full vacation. It was amazing. And it was like 2 or 3 days after, or no, yeah, it was like 2 or 3 days after a vacation. And we were real busy. I'm at the register, and this lady keeps pacing back and forth and to the register, not behind me, but to the side of me, and there's like a big line of people.
Yeah.
And she's just acting weird, and I'm just like, whatever. You know, just trying to blow her off, trying to pay attention to the customers.
Yeah.
And getting them in and out, getting them in and out. You gotta be as fast as possible. They were timing us, kind of like they do with us with picks and shit.
Yeah.
But I was on the ball. So she's pacing back and forth, and I'm doing my thing with the customers. I had just closed the drawer, and I feel something in the back of my neck, and I hear that lady, I need you to open the drawer for me. And I thought it was somebody fucking with me.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't. And then I realized who it is, and she's like, yes, you can. And at the time, there was like it was like, you bring something up, fake sale it, and it'll pop open.
Mm.
And I didn't think about that. And I was like, no, I just closed it. I'm not a manager. And she bolted. And in that split second, the second she got to the door, it hit me. I was like, this bitch tried to rob me. And unbeknownst to me, she actually had a gun to the back of my head.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a key ring or something, like somebody, fucking with me. And I got, like, violently fucking enraged. I mean, and I ran out the door after her. Yeah. And I see her getting in, like, a red SUV, like a red Jeep Grand Cherokee or something like that.
Yeah.
And she's not driving. And they're backing up. And I'm just standing there. Because I remember before I ran out, you screamed for my boss, just enraged. Because she was in the back, fiddle fucking around.
Yeah.
While I'm, needing backup. And, because it was just me and her, I think. And I come back in and I was like, I just got fucking robbed. Right in front of all these customers. I didn't give a shit. I ain't dying for these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And, cops came by and took all the information, closed the place down. There was 2 ladies there that stayed as a witness, and they told me how brave I was. And stuff. I was like, that wasn't brave.
That was no bravery. That was rage.
That was rage and stupidity. So yeah, I went home for a day or 2. Right after that, I was gonna stay too, but I was like, man, fuck this.
That's when he goes like, I want leave with pay.
Yeah, I should have. But I went home, day or 2, and a couple of more days passed, and they still put me on the goddamn register. Even after all that. And then I'm steadily checking people out like usual. And then this guy just candy bar, scan it. It'll be X amount. Hands me like a buck. Dee-dee-dee. Drawer comes open. Gun. Give me all the money. Motherfucker.
He's look.
Yeah.
Here you go.
No. I sighed. I backed up and said, take it. And he just reached in and started grabbing money and just took off. And I'm just sitting there like, are you fucking kidding me? And the customers right here were all like, oh my God. Oh my God.
They're all freaking out. You're like, God damn
yeah.
it.
And, Cynthia, department manager Cynthia that works with us, she was there that day. She was manager. She was my AM.
What?
Yeah. She'll tell you about it.
Huh.
And I call out for her. I'm all, Cynthia! Yeah, I need you. Be just a minute. No. Now. And she comes around like, what the hell? And I was like, it happened again. She goes, what happened? Some motherfucker just robbed me. And he got the money. She's like, holy shit. And
the cop was like, God damn it, this is going to affect the end of the day for me.
Yeah. And, no. The cops showed up again, and they're like, for real, dude? I'm like, uh-huh. Somebody's got it out for you. You fucking think?
Yeah, bitch called karma.
Yeah. I didn't, that's his thing. My family, we don't do anything to anybody.
I know.
And we still get all the shit in.
Maybe you were cursed by gypsies.
I don't know. But it's fucked up because they still kept me on the register.
Yeah.
They offered...
Well, it's because they know you can handle yourself now.
They offered one-time free counseling over the phone.
Well, how nice of them.
And I wasn't going to do it, and then somebody talked to me, and just do it, you need it. Because I was having some anxiety issues. Because like there was one day when some guy was acting fucking funny. And my heart started racing. I started, hyperventilating a little bit. And the guy that was there at the time was a manager. He was like helping out. I need help, dude. This motherfucker is freaking me out. And they didn't know what was wrong with me. I was like, dude, I've been robbed, and this motherfucker is really creeping me out. And I wanted to go home then. They didn't let me go home.
Salt tablet.
2 months later, I was a fucking third key. That was their incentive, getting me more money. Then the AM wound up quitting, and I got the AM position.
Yay.
I wasn't in salary, unfortunately. Only the store manager made salary. But I was getting more money at that time. I was getting $8.25.
Well, lottie.
I know, man. Fucking. No, wait. I was only making $7.25.
Ooh.
I know. Big baller. Yeah, I was there for maybe about 6-7 months. The AM or the store manager quit, and I was stuck there for 2 months running the place because the guy that was supposed to be our store manager, he was juggling 2 or 3 stores. That's how bad the turnover was with Dollar General.
Yeah.
And I
that
ran
sounds
that motherfucker.
familiar.
Yeah, I was making decent money, even off of 7.25 because I was working 14-hour shifts.
Yeah.
Because I would open and close every day.
Yeah.
And that was fun. And because I didn't have a license at the time, though, because it's required for any member of management to take bags of money for the day and take them up to the bank. And I was doing that with a ride, though, but they didn't like that. And they were doing this at this point for whatever reason. Just now hitting me up for this. They knew I was doing it for the whole time.
Yeah.
Just now they're getting to it. So they started to say, all right, this is what's going to happen. We're going to have to demote you, and we're moving you to the northeast side.
Okay.
Over to Kelly. And that's no bueno. Across town, over in a predominantly black neighborhood.
Okay.
That's known for being hardcore gangs. And I was like, oh shit. And at the time, Cynthia was at our current place of employment. And there was somebody else that was a manager. And I talked to them, and they both vouched for me.
Yeah.
And that's how I got on. And they were going to pay me $1 more for less bullshit.
Yeah.
So that's how I got out of that. Look at me now. 8 years later. God.
Ooh, there goes your life.
Fuck you, you're there too.
I know.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Uh-huh.
See, my job, I guess you could say, would be my first official job after the seasonal one, was Hobby Lobby Warehouse. Down on South Council.
Yeah.
Whichever fucking way south is.
Right. Yeah, it's down that way. Towards
That
Mustang.
way.
Towards Mustang, yeah.
And pay? Fantastic pay.
Oh, yeah, they'll pay the fuck
That's
out of
it.
Yeah.
I actually almost didn't make the job because to work there, you have to have an ID badge to get into the warehouse.
Yeah.
So, swipe, unlock the door. And to have your picture on the badge, you have to have no piercings on your face. I don't know how to take these out. I still don't know how to take these out.
He's pointing to his right ear,
My right ear. I have 2 loop hook piercings in them. I have no fucking clue how to pull them out, even to this day. Because the ball, it's not screw. It's like a pop thing. But I've never done it. So I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my god. I was like, I can't get this job because of my fucking earrings.
Yeah.
So I open up my phone and I scroll through my contacts. The person I think who was closest to me, then was like, I need an adult.
I need adult supervision.
Yeah. So I call somebody. They come over because they can tell I'm fucking just panicking on the phone. They come over and they pull my earrings out for me. Go in, take the picture, put them back in. I'm like, oh, thank God.
No.
So I got my job there. Woo fucking who.
Yeah.
Great pay because I started off at like $11 an hour.
Damn.
Starting.
Still pretty good.
Yeah.
For the time.
My shift started at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Hmm.
My shift ended at 8 to 9 p.m. at the night. Fuck. Every single fucking day.
Yeah. You make a shit ton of money, but you can't enjoy it.
Can't enjoy it. Your body is just killed at the end of the day. Because the warehouse, there's no temperature control. Whatever is outside is inside.
Good.
Yeah.
What time of year was it?
Summer.
Fuck.
Yeah. This was right after I had moved up here. Right after I graduated from May. Got the job in June.
Mm-hmm.
Get fired in August. Yeah. It was
about the same time I worked at the zoo, or I mean about the same amount of time.
Yeah, and it was just bad. The people there, they seemed nice.
Yeah.
Until they didn't like what you were doing. Because, you know me, whenever I start working like really quickly, sometimes I have to stop and just go to the bathroom real quick, because that's just how my body is now.
Yeah.
But I don't go for that long. I just do multiple trips. Yeah, 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
10 minutes, yeah.
Max, and that's if it's bad.
Maybe.
I'm no Lorenzo.
No, that's for damn sure.
But yeah, but they would think I would go to the bathroom to skip orders, because what it was is on the side of the steel, they'd have these sheets. You pull up a sheet, it's like, alright, this is order 920, and it wants like 1,000 pieces.
And this ain't small shit either, it's like...
No, this is from picture frames the size of my phone up to like those big fucking jugs of vinegar with like pickled shit inside of them that weigh like fucking 40 pounds.
Well, not just that, you get what do they call them? Like baker's racks and...
Oh yeah, those too.
Real heavy shit.
Yeah. And they would always think I'd try to skip those because I went to the bathroom. I'm like, no, this is just what happens to me.
You gotta go.
Yeah. Like in Jurassic Park. But everyone started hating on me because like, he's skipping orders. Managers start not to like me and all that.
Managers.
Yeah. And so I got fired for having a total of 5 absences within my first 3 months.
Okay.
And I only had 1.
Oh, how so?
I had 1 official absence. I had called in one day, just because I was fucking sick.
Where'd the other 4 come from?
No clue. I know where 2 came from. One of them is, it said that I talked to my manager because the DMV driving place is closed on the weekends. And the weekends are when we had our off days. Okay. I said, I need to get my driver's license so I can be more efficient at this job, so I can drive myself here and home and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. He's like, manager's like, cool. All you have to do is clock in 8 hours today, and you'll be counted here. Dandy. I go, get my license, come back, I clock in 10 hours for that day. I'm counted absent, but I'm still paid for that day. The second one was a doctor's note that said, it said on it, cannot go to work for this many days. Handed it to him, even gave him the doctor's number to call. They counted me absent each day separately instead of 1.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and so like the end of it, they're like, yeah, you have too many absences. Go away now.
Yeah, Hobby Lobby's notorious for that shit.
And they fired me on a Friday at the end of the shift. So I'm just dead fucking tired at the end of the week. They're like,
you have no fight left in you.
Yeah, they're like, you're fired.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, jobs do tend to do that. They fire you, like, instead of, like, at least mid-shift or some shit like that. No, they fire you at the end of the day after you busted your ass and you're dead because you have no fight left in you.
Yeah.
That's how our place does, too, which is bitch ass. But, yeah, Hobby Lobby they're notoriously owned by Bible thumpers, and they follow that, right to work laws. We're a right to work state.
Yeah.
Which means they can fire you for whatever the fuck they want. And they follow that to the T, and they work their people half to death. You make great money, but like I said, you don't have any time to spend it.
Yeah.
Because you're working 16, 17-hour days loading up. That warehouse is not small.
No, it's fucking
It is huge.
It is so fucking massive. It's stupid.
Yeah. You can't run the whole thing. And plus, it's in an area, in an industrial type complex area where there's not a lot around to eat. So you got to constantly bring your own lunch. Mm-hmm. Which, I mean, that's good for money saving. But at the same time, you want some variety. You want to go out. You want to get the fuck away from there.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hobby Lobby, because they're owned by a bunch of pricks. They're a bunch of hoity-toity, foofy motherfuckers. And I mean, they sell like, literally, I mean, it's self-explanatory. They used to do like,
the closest fast food joint that I knew of from there.
It's like a big arts and crafts type store.
Yeah. Like the closest fast food joint to get food would be the McDonald's on 23rd.
No, there's something more. You just got to hit the highway that's like right there. Yeah, and it's like 2 exits down, maybe.
That's just it, though, because that's back when I wouldn't even touch a highway back then.
There'd be other back ways through all that, but I can understand. You didn't know shit about Oklahoma then.
And I'm like, no, I just don't want to drive everywhere. Fuck it.
Just go to the vending machine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, I mean, I wouldn't mind making that kind of money, but at the same time, it's just really not worth it in the end. Because, I mean, just that right there, you know. But you get a good workout.
Yeah, working you out to death.
Yeah. Make you do the job of, 10 people. And then expect it done faster.
Yeah.
Kind of like our job is right now.
But yeah, after that, I am where I am now.
Yeah.
It's funny, because I got the job in a day.
Oh, yeah?
Filled out the application online at the store. On my way home, got a call. Hey, you're in for an interview tomorrow. Okay.
Fantastic.
Sweetness.
Well, it just goes to show you how screwed up our place has become, because when I was there, how many people interviewed you?
What do you mean?
How many people interviewed you?
How many people do I have to go through?
Yeah.
Technically just one.
That was it?
Yeah, the person in charge of personnel, manager or whatnot, they just kind of... It wasn't really an interview, really. It's like, they hand me this paper with what I'm expected to do. I looked at it. I can do that. Sign. Great. Go take your drug test. Awesome. A couple days later, drug test comes back. They call me. You start in a few days. Here's your schedule. Okay.
I had 4 people interview me when I applied there.
It's amazing.
4 people. First, it was the personnel lady.
Mm-hmm.
Then they called in a department manager.
Okay.
And he interviewed me. And then an AM came in. And then finally, I had to go to the store manager and sat with her. That was her. I don't know if that was her process or that was the company's process at the time. I think the last part was all her.
Huh.
She just wants to get to know the people. You kind of give a thumbs up. And I got a thumbs up, obviously. Yeah, right up the bum. Yeah, I remember, going to orientation with 2 other people.
Really? You only had an orientation of 3?
Yeah.
You know what my orientation group was? 15.
Yeah.
You know who's left? Me.
Yeah, I'm left. I remember one of the guy's name was, he was overnights with me. He was maintenance, and they called him Radar because he looked like Radar O'Reilly from
the guy that
MASH.
sang?
No, that was Trell.
Oh.
No, this is a little white dude. He looked like Radar or Corporal O'Reilly from MASH.
Okay.
Yeah, you're blanking me right now. I thought you knew MASH.
No.
Huh. Anyway, yeah, he looked like the guy from that show. And his nickname was Radar. And at the time, you could have nicknames.
Yeah.
Back then. And he had that on his badge. He only lasted about a week. The other girl was like a daytime cashier, I think. And her boyfriend, her husband, was working in TLE. And, but I'm the last out of that little group. Still there. Somehow, some way.
Yeah, I'm still surprised to have a job at that place.
I think a lot of people are. That's just how they roll.
Well, they're still surprised I have a job. They're surprised they still have a job.
That, and they still have. Surprised
How the fuck is this guy still here?
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Some people are like, those hoity-toity types that think they're fucking, better than everybody else. I don't want to name names.
I can't think of anyone like that.
I'll tell you off podcast later.
Okay.
But yeah. What about you people? You got a crappy job? Leave in the comments below. Like, subscribe to this podcast. Do that sort of thing. Or email us. We've got email, remember?
We do. We loves you for it.
Weirdpodcast@gmail.com.
Fancy.
Still working on Twitter. I don't know.
Twiters.
Twitter. Send us a tweet. So yeah, it's fall. You're out of here in a couple of weeks.
I am. My vacation starts in... See, today is the 17th. My vacation starts in 9 days.
You son of a bitch.
I
don't know how you pulled that. It was just our fucking manager.
What?
You got 2 weeks off and then you're gone.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I'll tell you, man, I got the fucking silver tongue with managers.
I was there when you did it. You said nothing to wax her ego or anything.
Nope. All I said was...
Hey, I need to do this, this, and this because of this. Okay.
Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it? Cut that out.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, just... Hey, I'm leaving, so I need all this time.
2 weeks for moving purposes?
Yeah, 2 weeks for moving and prepping purpose. Okay.
Okay. Where are you going? Away from here, obviously.
Away from you.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, well, in that case.
Now,
not only did I get my full 2 weeks, I also put in all my personal time, too. So I have the extra, 3 days.
Fuck.
October 26th through November 13th. I am doing fucking nothing and getting paid for it. Yes!
Fuck! I don't get it. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong.
It's the beard.
You didn't have it then.
I did.
You shaved it off.
Did I?
All you had was the Van Dyke, as they call it.
The goatee?
Yeah.
It still counts-ish. Kinda.
Yeah. I don't count it. It's a Van Dyke. It's different.
Worked for me. That's why you can't do anything with the managers. You need some facial hair. None of that stubble.
I try to grow a beard, but I don't look right in a beard anymore. I used to have a badass beard in high school because I trimmed it. I would trim the cheeks and the neck and have like a line, and it would just look cool. It was my Triple H beard. It looked awesome. I had people out in Broken Arrow when I worked out there for a backyard wrestling show tell me, God, you look like an adult. That beard is awesome. Some people even called me X-Pac. I was like, what?
You look like an adult.
I did, yeah, because there was all these little high school kids.
I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
Because I was about 17 or 18 around the time. I was about 17, I think. And they were like, God, he's like a grown man. And I told them my age. They're like, what? I was like, yeah, I'm still in school just like the rest of you fools.
I guess I'm just... That doesn't really impress me because that's how it was for me because I'd had a beard since fucking middle school. So I was used to shit like that.
You can't grow your Duck Dynasty beard anymore?
No, it stopped once the first time I shaved. It wouldn't grow out that long anymore. Because I used to have a beard that would come out to here on me.
It looked like a Duck Dynasty beard.
Basically, it's like a half Dynasty beard almost. And I shaved it once and it's never grown that far out anymore. This is as far as it grows now.
Probably because it was just all the pubescent hair hormones going
Probably
through
it's
you.
like, hormones! Beard!
It's like one day, you're a clean shaven, you're a clean baby faced kid, and you come in the next day, full beard. Hi, guys.
Your mother was amazing last night.
It's like, yes, she was, sir. I bet she was. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, man. Yeah. Jobs.
Yeah.
Who needs them? Now, a career, on the other hand, would be really nice.
And that's why I'm going to school.
Yeah. Well, I've got my thoughts on that. But you go to school, do what you got to do. Me, on the other hand, anything that I'm remotely interested in, there's not really... It's easier to get into with just certifications and maybe training or on-the-job training or just write a really good book. build my
when
audience.
you get rich and famous from your books,
It's not going to happen.
Send some money my way.
There's no rich and famous. Most authors...
You never know.
I'm not expecting to get like J.K. Rowling rich. That's like a whole other universe right there.
People got to start somewhere.
Yeah, but she's
Put
like one
some
of the,
confidence in that chest.
She's one of the few authors that actually, found the Holy Grail. Who like literally wrote the book on how to go from rags to riches because of one kid with a scar on his head.
I say, put some confidence in that chest of yours, man. Quit being a bitch.
I just want to make enough money in my life, just to get by. Be comfortable. I want to live comfortably.
Yeah. Comfortably on the moon.
That would be nice. Just away from all these people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Live comfortably. What about you? You want to live comfortably? Do you want a career or job? I don't know. Like I said, leave a comment below, subscribe, like, do that sort of thing. And, yeah. Halloween's almost here.
Yeah, it is.
And, I believe, by the time this episode comes out, we'll be... the next week will be that Halloween. So next week we'll be doing our Halloween Spooktacular episode, and we'll have it out by Halloween because Halloween's on a Thursday.
Ooh.
So yeah, so
tune in for next week, people.
Yes, Halloween is here. So. Until next time, folks, thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe. So that'll do it this week for This Could Get Weird. Thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that other jazz. I'm Adam Stone.
I'm Adam Blocher.
Stay weird, everyone.
Peace.